Hello friends. So today we are going to talk about this new library by Microsoft called Prompt Orchestration Markup Language. And the advantage of this library is that we can put all our prompts in a structured manner within a markup language. So we can write different prompts in particular file formats with task and examples all written. And then we just need to reference that particular file. This makes the prompt calling much more easier. So that's what we are going to do. So in this example, what I'm going to show you is a use case for legal contract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one particular file which have different clauses, legal clauses. I will have around 10 or 15 legal clauses, all part of the POML file, which will have all the things like role, task, and few examples. And what it is going to do is while we upload a particular file, it is going to find out whether that particular clause is there or not. So let's get started. So here is my setup. So first of all, I have dev container installed. So I have everything installed for me, including all the libraries. For example, I will need OpenAI as well as POML library. So we have installed everything there. Now what we are using is we are using a specific folder which has name of prompt, and here we have written all the prompts in this POML format. So for example, let's try to read this. So we just wanted to identify whether the confidentiality is maintained in a contract or not. And here is our sample contract. To just to show you, this is how our contract looks like. I have taken it from Cornell University, and if you see, all the clauses are given here. So we are interested in few clauses. For example, confidentiality is there. Maybe we wanted to extract something related to payment terms and so on. So all those clauses we wanted to extract. So what we have done is for each uh, clause we have a POML file, and if you see, what it tries to do is it gives a role, and role is a contract attorney. Then it gives the reference of the document, so that's what we are going to pass as parameter. So it is all parameterized. Then we are talking about a task, and what is the task is just identify a confidentiality clause with these samples. And what it is, you have a clause type, you have a boolean yes no, found in document with string, which means what exactly the string for confidentiality you have found, and also the page number. So what it is going to do is it is going to read that particular PDF and going to fill with all these details. Now we have given some examples also for it to understand. So this is for one particular clause called confidentiality clause. Similarly, we have for indemnity clause, for force majeure, and so on. So that's what we are doing. So we have a set of 5 legal clauses that we are going to read at runtime, and here is the complete code. So what we are doing is using Azure OpenAI, we are loading all the environment variables which contains all the model type, deployment, and all, and then we are reading each of those 5 POML, applying it pretty simple on this sample contract given, and then extracting everything. So let's try to run it and see what the answer is. So I just run it, and again in environment variable I have set everything. So I have given a sample environment variable also, how to use it. And once finished, what it is going to do is it is going to generate this output JSON. So this is how it looks like. So it talks about which clauses it was able to identify. For example, confidentiality exists, yes or no. So it was able to find out confidentiality. It give the language also, so it is saying that it is in section 10, page number 3. So let's go and check whether it is there or not. So if I go to page number 3, I can see the section is 10, confidentiality clauses given on page number 3. So that is exactly what it told. And there are other things also. For example, it was also able to identify payment terms on page number 2 and section 5. So let's see if it is there or not. So if I go to page number 2, I have payment terms on section 5 given. So it was able to identify using this JSON. So this makes pretty much simpler as such to create a complex program writing all the prompts in one place. So this was the first impression. Again, this can be complicated, so you can make more clauses and so on. But for this demo, I think this 5 clauses will suffice. All of this code is in the GitHub repo. So I'm going to link this GitHub repo also along with this video. So thanks team. Thanks for watching. Bye.